Hey, welcome back, y'all, with another video. It's your boy, the Durag Pilot. Hope everybody been living well. I'm coming back to explain to you what is the difference between part 61 and 141, and which one is the right option for you. So first and foremost, part 61, and where does the word part come from? I got y'all. See, y'all don't know your boy. Your boy's got to start with a word for the day, so let's get to it. What can we find? 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. And he said to me, now Jesus is about to talk, my grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Now this is going to Paul. Therefore, more gladly, I will rather boast in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. Alright, TDP, where does the word part come from, man? That does not make sense to me. So that comes from the FAA, or the Federal Aviation Administration. And they're the ones that make the rule and regulations that us pilots have to follow to become a pilot or to remain as pilots. So in these rule and regulations, they call it CFRs, or Code of Federal Regulations. And those code or regulations are broken up into titles and parts. So what we're talking about today is Title 14, 161 versus Title 14, Part 141. And with that being said, we're about to get into the pros and the cons of a Part 61 and a Part 141 flight school. But before we get into that, we need to go over the 3 criteria that would definitely help you decide which is the right option for you. First thing I would say is, what is your learning style? So is your learning style somebody that's very structured, or are you the type of person that you just want somebody to tell you what to do or give you a list of things to do and then you go do it on your own? If you want the structure, that speaks towards 141. If you're kind of the person that like to do things on your own, that's a Part 61 type person. The next thing you might want to consider is your lifestyle. Currently in your lifestyle, do you have time to go to college and learn how to fly? Or are you the type of person that need to stay locally in your town and go fly at a flight school near you? Now, if you're somebody that can go away, that screams 141. If you're somebody that needs to stay close, that screams more so Part 61, but not always. The last thing I would tell you to consider is, who are you as a person? Are you the type of person that you really want somebody to walk you through everything and you want that syllabus in front of you so you can kind of guide yourself through and look at exactly where you are in terms of all things you need to complete? Then you might want to consider 141. Or you're the type of person that's like, all right, I'm gonna learn what I gotta learn, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna take this list and I'm gonna just roll through it and I'm gonna make it work. And that screams to me more of a Part 61. But outside of that 3 criteria, there's only really one main criteria, is no matter what pathway you take, it all comes down to you. How dedicated are you gonna be towards this process? So now let's go over the pros and cons of a Part 61 and a Part 141. All right, so now here goes the pros and cons of Part 61 versus 141. We're gonna start with Part 61 first. So the pros are, you can choose your CFI, you can choose the aircraft you fly on, you can choose how much you fly or as little as you fly, usually less expensive. Now the cons of Part 61 are, they usually have less aircraft to choose from, you have to take your check rides out of house, you need 1,500 hours to go to the airlines, and usually less structure. Now some of the pros of a 141 program is more structure. You only need 1,000 or 1,250 hours to go to the airlines. A lot more aircraft. Now here goes some of the cons of a 141. You cannot choose your CFI most times. Are not part-time. Usually more expensive. You can only do 1 license or 1 certificate per semester. Now with that being said, you guys, I've had the option to go Part 61 and 141. My journey first started as 141, where I gained a lot of great information. And I also had to finish my stuff off Part 61 due to COVID-19. And I just want to let y'all know, man, it does not matter the path that you choose. For real, it really doesn't. Really, what matters is this right here, your mindset and your brain. Are you going to really lock in and really go for it and really get what you want out of this life, which is to become a pilot? Then you can succeed in any program. And once again, I just want to say, whether you have a lot of flexibility or you don't have a lot of flexibility, or if you like structure, you don't like structure, both people can survive in either type of training. But when we just put it down on paper, we usually say one school is better for this or one type of school is better for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it didn't make sense to you, that just means you ain't listened to you, boy. If it didn't make sense to you, I'm glad it did. And if you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments. And I hope to see y'all soon. Y'all be safe out here, man. Peace.